Well, it's a cold day in Indiana, but here's something that warms up my heart. Hello, YouTubers. It's been 2+ years since I made a video. What can I say? Second kid, second job, all sorts of stuff going on. Been busy, but here's a good occasion to break the string. My 1959 Cadillac, which I just acquired a couple of weeks ago. It's a Sedan DeVille. It's what we call a 20-foot car. Looks great from 20 feet. You get up a little closer, yeah, it's got some issues. But I got it pretty cheap. You can see right there, primer paint's coming through. It's got rust bubbles. Bad spot right there. Probably going to need to be patched with a weld. Broken driver's side window. You can see the paint on the top there is... Paint job's about 20 years old from what I was told from the buyer, who was a dealer who purchased it from another fella. Hadn't driven it much the last few years. Mechanically pretty sound. Everything's straight. Got a few issues. I'm actually taking it into the mechanic tomorrow to get those ironed out. Cold start is a real pain. I have to actually pour gas down the carb when it's cold to get it to start. So, some kind of carb issue. Maybe fuel pump. It's also got a... oh boy, that's pretty, isn't it? Sorry. It's also got a hole in the exhaust system that'll need to be patched out, or that piece of piping replaced. But it's running pretty good. Gonna get all fixed up mechanically here, and then maybe in the spring get it bodywork done, stripped down, repainted. Love that black, although I'm thinking about having the top painted white. You see that two-tone effect on a lot of these with the reds and the blues and the greens. Not so much with the blacks, but boy, am I crazy? I think that would just look beautiful with a white top. Got my other baby over here, 69 Mustang. I've had that for almost 18 years now, since I was a younger man, shall we say. And here's a little something for middle age. There's my truck, which I am getting rid of. That was what I agreed to with my wife, was to part with the truck, because otherwise we're at 5 vehicles, which is just kind of ridiculous. I know. I used to drive the truck a lot, not so much lately. And we've got a family member who needs a good, reliable car cheap, so we've agreed to part with it. But anyway, I've been fiddling around with here just a little bit. Of course, I got a cold day on the first day that I really had time to mess with it. So I just finished replacing the air filter, flushed the radiator, and replaced the oil and oil filter, that was a job. Never done it before on one of these. Oil, you see that right there, that big canister? That's where the oil filter goes, if you can believe it. So you screw that out, you have to suction out the goopy oil at the bottom of that, and from there it's pretty much a straight job. The interior is in pretty good shape. Obviously I had it reupholstered at some point in the last few years. Blue with black. The dashboard's got some cracks that'll need to be repaired or replaced. There's my new 59 Cadillac shop manual that I just got. Horn rim, if you know, on these is very prone to breaking, and unfortunately this is a broken one. Down the line sort of thing to fix. Start her up. Probably hear that exhaust leak. Otherwise, running pretty nice. Already gone for a family cruise with the boys' car seats in the back there, plenty of room. They love driving in the Mustang, but I think the Cadillac is going to give them a run for their money. Always love these. Just such a beautiful iconic shape. All that chrome. And of course, the tail fins. That's what everybody remembers about the 59 Cadillacs, is those tail fins. According to lore, some people were impaled on them. And that's why starting in 60, they got a lot more sedate. Don't know if that's quite true, but it's a nice story either way. Well, anyway, say hey, YouTubers. I'll try and make a few more videos more frequently now that the boys are getting a little older. Oh.